your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Things in Los Angeles are about to get a little crazy. Our next guest is the #1 overall draft pick in the NBA 2K League 2021 draft. Crazy, welcome to 2K TV.
How you doing, LG? I'm excited to be joining.
Absolutely. Now, what was that feeling like to you and your family to go first overall in the NBA 2K League draft?
It was a really great feeling.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Raptors. For the Denver Nuggets, they've captured 5th place in the West, hoping to advance that position as they go down the stretch. Raptors, Nuggets, the tip-off coming up right after this. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the Raptors. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And I think for Toronto, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players. because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Well, it is a long season. We know that, and the All-Star break provides Greg some respite. But how do you keep your body fresh as we're heading down the stretch here?
Kevin, you got to listen to the training staff. I mean, first and foremost, teams are getting more advanced, measuring when players are wearing down and trying to protect them. All the tools are there. But you've got to take advantage. And the other thing is mentally you've got to be fresh. It's not just about your body being fresh. So sometimes you need to be able to shut the brain down in terms of the game and get your focus elsewhere.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Anunoby out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Lowry, and it's Van Vliet in at the 2-guard. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far. Barton outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's Powell. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Murray. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Missed inside.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Anunoby. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so just over a minute and a half played. 3-pointer, Lowry, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Murray. And a wide-open look for Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hands it from downtown.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Up top, Barton. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto. Good on the shot. The Raptors have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Good on the bucket. Van Vliet's got 13.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Jokic finds Barton. No good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Now here's Barton, following the miss by Fred VanVleet.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 7. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Jokic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
They get a hand on it. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
No problems knocking that one down.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porter, no luck. Raptors leading by 10. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
It's Porter outside. And no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. VanVleet with it. Now guarded by Murray. Count that one from VanVleet.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Barton left side. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barton's got 13.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's Murray, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Murray finds Millsap. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to the Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
You know, it took a little time for Millsap to develop and blossom into the NBA player he is. But once he did blossom, this guy became a star quickly.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for Fred VanVleet. And so he hits both. Raptors leading by 11. Here's Lowry. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. It was the Nuggets. Their last game, a loss to Toronto. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Campazzo passes to Jokic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You know, since his rookie year, Jokic's confidence has really grown. I mean, he's gotten extremely comfortable with his jump shot now.
Here's Lowry. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Murray, here we go. And that one is good. Murray's got his third basket of the night.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And it's Murray with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Outside, Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Denver shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Lowry lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got 18 points.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Davis against Murray. Green left side. Over Johnson. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray outside. And again, Denver no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And it's Davis missing. The Nuggets trail by 14. Three-pointer. Out to the right wing. Porter against Davis. It's stolen by Davis. The finish. And Davis throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Hartenstein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. Denver with a new 14. Campazzo. Green breaking loose. Good on the triple.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Campazzo, good, and the assist goes to Murray. He has 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Thomas checked in for Kyle Lowry.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's see some numbers here on Michael Porter. The past month has been surreal. 4th in three-point field goal percentage, 15th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 14. With some arc. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Buries it down low. 10 points for him.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Boucher. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. Somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor off the catch or dribble.
Davis with the bucket.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Campazzo. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Off on the layup.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Well, I tell you what, Murray is quite skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting himself to the line.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Taking 2 shots. And he can't get the first one.
You look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thomas, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Raptors lead by 14. Murray outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Raptors lead by 14. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Denver, you've got Will Barton. Hartenstein is out there with Murray. It's Najee in at the four-man position.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Van Vliet's got 21 in the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's a 14-point game. Took him no time at all on that one.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton has become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
From deep, Thomas doesn't go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Pass to Murray. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Murray's got 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Now here's Murray. He's got 16. And too long on the shot. Raptors leading by 11. Here's Van Vliet. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the pass to Millsap. Barton outside. Pass to Najee. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Clock at 6. Barton passes to Najee. Good work there as it goes. Najee's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Van Vliet, nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Barton passes to Najee. Back to Barton. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Anunoby. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
In the corner, Murray with it. Murray with the jam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Anunoby, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anunoby's got 6. The Nuggets trail by 17. Barton outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. Another shot. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Chris Boucher. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 19. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Anunoby, good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Raptors leading by 21. Here's Van Vliet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Van Vliet's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For Toronto, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
One shot.
Throw good, Van Vliet. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Thomas. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Thomas got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. Especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Poked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Drops in the breakaway layup. Van Vliet's got 34.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Jokic. 20 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Toronto's shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 37. Murray kicks to Barton. Plenty of space. Again, the Nuggets score.
And when Barton catches fire, he keeps after it, as well he should. I mean, he wants to score as much as possible when he's rolling like that.
Bucket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Barton. He's got 21. Here's Millsap. Jokic inside, covered by Van Vliet. Count that one.
Timeout.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
Toronto calls timeout. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Terrence Davis comes in for Matt Thomas. And it's Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Lowry. He's got 22. And that one drops for him.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
On the wing, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 6.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. They kick it out to Green from deep. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14, and he gets the bucket. Murray's got 20.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
They get it back, and finished off by Siakam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Fade away, and it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you.
Lowry. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Here's the break. Here's Anunoby. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And the basket by Lowry.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
The numbers in their favor. Here's Siakam. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
One shot.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Outside Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Davis, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs tight down through the net. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Powell against Barton. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Porter trying to free himself up. Now the Raptors moving it up. And the dunk by Powell.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Green. Back to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside, leaping with ease to punch it home.
Davis. No good off the back of the rim. The Nugget shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Barton finds Jokic, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Siakam with it, now guarded by Murray. The drive by Siakam. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Barton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. High, arcing shot. Here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
2 shots. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, Jokic really burst on the scene during the 2016-17 season, guys. He's a shrewd, smart, tough, versatile center who does just about everything well.
And Jokic drops them both. Toronto leading by 23. Here's Lowry. Makes it off the glass. Lowry's got 33 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
With 2 seconds left. Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for the Toronto Raptors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Fred VanVleet has been the story in this one. He ended up with 39 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Siakam, Anunoby out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Barton against VanVleet. Pass to Millsap. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Millsap.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
VanVleet can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And that one's good. Barton. Raptors leading by 21. The drive by Lowry. Yep, that one goes. Lowry's got 35.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
The Raptor shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jokic passes to Millsap. Knocked away. And here comes the break. Here's Powell. He shoots again, and it's blocked.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's 15 points for Jokic.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
It's all the power on that throw-down.
Goodness.
An outstanding dunker. Give Barton chances to show off a little bit, and he takes full advantage.
And Lowry gets it to go.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Murray for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's VanVleet. No good on that one. Barton with some nice D. The Nuggets trail by 21. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you've got to love it. I mean, Millsap drawing contact, not afraid to get banged around a little bit.
For Denver, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. And he makes both free throws. Toronto leading by 19 points. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
It's good. Millsap's got 6 points in the quarter.
With long arms and excellent skill and understated strength, Millsap bullies the defender on the finish.
And the basket by Lowry.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's stolen by Lowry. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
1 shot.
The Nuggets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Toronto. Barton surveying the floor. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Count it, good. And that's 12 points for Millsap.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Three-pointer, Lowry, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Feeds it to Porter. Campazzo tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Ripped away. Fast break, Toronto. Albert, 27 points for him. To the middle. Millsap misses. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Millsap. Here's Najee, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Najee's got his third basket of the night right there. Lowry inside the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
It gets stolen by Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got 49 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 13. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thomas got 10 points. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Millsap slams it in.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
And it's sent back by Millsap. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Porter. From down in the low post, it goes. 11 points in the game.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Siakam trying to free himself up. And it goes down 2 points. The Nuggets shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Campazzo. Anunoby sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Some changes for Toronto. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Johnson in for Kyle Lowry. Denver also making some changes. Green comes in for Paul Millsap. And Hampton subbed in for Will Barton. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Denver. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on.
And when I look at Denver, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Nuggets ball.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Terrence Davis comes in for Fred VanVleet. Green inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Green. And so Thomas will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now, here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Johnson's got 4 this quarter. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Chunjar. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Thomas. Again, Toronto. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. The pass to Hampton from past the arc. Tips it up, and Green is right there. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And here are the Nuggets now.
Oh! Oh, man. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in. Toronto calls timeout. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fourth, the Nuggets.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so don't doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the dunk by Powell.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Green breaking loose. And the dunk by Hampton.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And it's Green, missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Murray following the basket by Stanley Johnson. It's Powell on the wing. He's got 7, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Basket good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And that one, good. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Here's Hartenstein. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Baines. Kicks it out to Johnson. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. The Nuggets shooting 47% from the field in the third. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Murray against Baines. And he comes up with the deuce.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Davis, that's for two. Again, Toronto. Here's Murray. 26 points for him. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Toronto with the ball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Murray out there with Hampton. Then there's Bull. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, home in the paint. And the Raptors with the ball after the miss from R.J. Hampton. Got that bucket in no time at all. Baines has got his first basket. The Nugget shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Watanabe. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. To the inside, Dozier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Davis, that's for 2. And again, it's Toronto converting. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Johnson. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
And so Murray nails both of them. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. No good from McCaw. And Denver has possession. Pull-up jumper. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Toronto shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. McCaw with the bucket. McCaw with the basket. Murray with it. Pass to Dozier. Now here's Bull. Ball's knocked loose. Here's McCaw. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Down low, here's Najee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Bembry in for Stanley Johnson. And Denver also making a switch. Paul Millsap's checked in for Bull. And so he makes both from the line. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Shoots from 12, and that one goes long. Hampton with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
That one goes. Count it.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so here's Toronto. Here's McCaw. Again, Toronto.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 33 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's McCaw. Again, Toronto.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
And they double up Davis over Murray. That one rolling around and rims out.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
From the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 16th rebound on the night. Over Hampton, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Toronto calls timeout. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career, maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that, but I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills, and we're seeing it right now.
Now here's Millsap. Campazzo off target with his three.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Here's Dozier. Passes it to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Toronto shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the Raptors call time here. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. There's that sauce stain, never matches. Sex on racks on racks. I'm not lax, take not move. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Racks on racks, racks on racks on racks. I'm not lax, take not move. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on racks. This is no rap. I'm on that fast. I gotta
go. Here's Siakam. Here's Bembry. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer. He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
It's stolen. Campazzo lays it up and banks it in. He's got 20.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Pass to Dozier. The tray, good on the three-point shot.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's McCall. And the shot goes in.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Millsap attacking, and he converts the layup. Millsap's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Stripped it away. And here we go. Hampton heading to the hoop. And the shot goes in.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
The Nugget shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. A nice shot by Dozier.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Toronto shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. McCaw with the bucket. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say, they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Hampton's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. The high post shot. Chanchar grabs the miss. Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The pass to Bull. He dishes it to Hampton. Offensive rebound. Chanchar. And the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
They get it back. Basket counts. Baines has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Murray kicks to Bull. Pass to Dozier. Knocked loose. Fast break Toronto. From 15 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Watanabe's got 4 this quarter. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Murray surveying the D, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Hampton. A beautiful reverse layup.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Murray's got 37.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Tipped away. Here's McCaw. And another basket for Toronto. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Murray for 3. He can't hit that time. The Raptors shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Outside Thomas. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And the Raptors call time here. They're leading by 36. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He took charge tonight, and it was just that type of breakout performance they needed. As they try to shake out of the slump they've been in, they'll be hoping he has more nights in him just like this one. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's Denver with the rebound. Fast break, here we go. A shot by Hampton with no one around. No good on the shot, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Johnson inside. And Bull pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Toronto. Now Hampton. Here's Chunchar. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And Denver has possession. Passes it to Hampton. Pass to Chunchar. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, you did it at both ends of the floor tonight. How do you maintain that energy throughout the game?
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm doing it right now, but, it's a great win. Much needed. It's a great team. I think one of the top teams in the West. Much needed win. Everybody contributed.
But you were the catalyst, Kyle. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.